Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to this week's Sub Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen. I made a podcast. I finally did it. For those of you that don't know, I've been wanting to make a podcast for literally like over a year now. I just never got around to it. Right now I'm producing a lot of things both on this channel and off of it, and it just took a while to be able to have the time to do it, but now I have the time, and now I really am excited to get started. So I thought about it. I do have some Bethesda YouTubers, some Fallout guys, some Elder Scrolls guys that you know and love, some big guys, some small guys. I have them lined up, and I'm pretty sure as long as they're just not a big old loser, that they'll want to, you know, come on the podcast at least one time, and we'll see. But I do have some people lined up, and I would like to get everybody eventually, all the big names, again, that you guys know and love. Heck, I've already played with a bunch of them on Collab Mode, the channel where we all collab and have fun together. So, yeah, I've got some of your favorite Bethesda tubers in line to get on the show, and I'm really excited to talk with them. And I will be giving more details out in this first episode, which leads me to my point. The first episode is going to be me alone, and I was going to have a guest for the first episode, but I decided against it because what I wanted was an introductory episode where I answer your questions, any questions that you may have. So that's the point of this episode of Sub Saturdays. Leave any and all questions you may have that you really want to hear me answer below, and if you see a question that you really want answered, make sure to upvote it, because that's how I'm going to go by. I'm going to take all of the top voted questions that you guys leave in the comment section below of this video, and I'm going to answer as many as I can in the first episode of the podcast ever. Now, I'll talk about details in that podcast episode as well. Feel free to ask anything about my YouTube career, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, any other games. It doesn't have to be video game related. Feel free to ask questions about the podcast, what my plans are. I do plan to talk about the details for the podcast in that first episode, but all future episodes will have guests. I'm not going to make it just me. I just want the first episode to be me, to sort of set the tone and to do a Q&A section, because Q&A sessions, not sections, are really fun to do, and I'm really looking forward to it. So if you are watching this video right now and you have a question that you would like me to answer in the first ever podcast, and again, I'll tell you guys the name and the idea and everything about it once I make the first episode. I'll be talking about it in that episode. Please leave it below, and if you see, you know, feel free to look through the comments and upvote the questions that you want to see answered, because again, that's how I'm gonna choose the questions that I answer in that video. So make sure to do that. I'm really beyond excited to start this podcast. I can't tell you guys, I just love talking. I think that should be pretty evident, and I love conversations. There's gonna be drunk episodes where me and the guest will be drunk, and who knows how far down the rabbit hole we'll get. I just love really talking to people and really getting to the center of who they are, and I think I'm good at that. I think people like talking to me. I'm easy to talk to. I'm down to earth. I'm not going to take any information, use it against other people or anything like that. So I've always really been easy to talk to with people, and I love having conversations. So really excited to get this one started, guys. So just leave those comments. I'm like giddy. I truly am. And keep an eye out for that podcast. As soon as you guys give me a good list of questions to answer, I will just go ahead and record the first episode, and I'll be uploading it hopefully within a week after this video goes live. So thank you guys so much for participating. If you participate and leave a question and upvoting other questions and things like that. And yeah, keep an eye out for it, guys. I'm gonna do this right. It's not just gonna be a casual, like, oh, I'm gonna start a podcast, everybody else does it. I'm really gonna try to do this as best as I can. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week.